and I wanted to come on here and have a little chat with you. Okay? Yep, a little chat. I'm calling all light workers, chosen ones, psychics, mediums, empaths. I just have a question. Is it just me, or am I the only one that feels like we are going through another great reset? That's my question. The energy that I have been feeling for a while now is that we are going through another great reset. That's my question. I just need um, my spiritual community right now, because when we're out in the world, and I'm speaking to just anybody else that, simply does not practice the same things that I practice, or don't dig as deep as I do, it seems like everyone is kind of oblivious to everything that's going on. And again, my question is to all of my empaths, light workers, chosen ones, psychics, mediums. Is that the energy that you're feeling as well? I feel like we have jumped timelines. I feel like we, and it happened so fast that like I said, someone who doesn't constantly seek their soul or seek answers from their soul, they would not even notice or see any of this. Everything around them would seem completely normal, right? Everything around them would seem completely normal. But right now, everything seems completely abnormal to me. Very abnormal. That's my question. Am I the only one that is looking at everything that is happening out here in the world and feeling like so out of place? So out of place. It's like a pull of my energy. It's just a pull of my energy at all times. Things that are happening in this world, right? This is not normal. And I know there's no such thing as quote unquote normal, but I feel like on a daily that people are losing their minds. They're out here doing things. Okay, for example, my husband came to me one day and he was like, look at this, look at this. It was a female who was inside like a Dollar General or something like that. And this is supposed to be the trend. This is supposed to be the trend. You go inside like a Dollar General or something like that, and you completely strip all of your clothes off and you do a video just so you can go viral. I don't know if anybody else saw this. I'm talking about I'm talking about she had no underwear on, nothing, okay? Stripping all of her clothes off and recording this inside of a store to go viral. Since when is it okay for us to just go out in public and just do things just like not the morality of everything is taking it's like no limits. People feel like they can just do anything, anything, and it's okay. And it's okay. I was discussing this with one of my coworkers. She's much younger than me. I'm 51. So, of course, I remember when we didn't have all this technology and everything at our fingertips. And we had to go to the library, or we had to really research information, really read a book for one. No one reads anymore. That's not, no one reads anymore. But actually had to go out and research information to get the answers that we needed. We just couldn't go, hey Siri, or go, hey Alexa, and ask a question and get the answers to those questions. So my question to her though was, because we were looking and it was a rapper. I'm not even going to say the rapper's name, but it was a rapper, and she was posing and like leaving nothing to the imagination. Let's don't even talk about Kanye's wife right now. That's a whole different can of worms. But where we feel like it's okay, just to expose ourselves and just do the most to become viral. And she was just like, oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. That's what we do now. I mean, maybe, like, I guess saying maybe you don't understand this because of your age, but it's perfectly fine. What makes it perfectly fine to go out here and do things just to go viral? That's my question. We are covering up our history. We don't even discuss our history anymore. Just things that, because if things of the past dictate our future. Now, I'm big on not just, dwelling on the past, moving forward, being in the present time, but we cannot erase our history. When you do things like and act like none of this ever existed, that was in the past, I think it takes something from us. I think it removes a type of decency from us when we don't look at how hard our ancestors fought for us to get here. I'm a person who really likes to look at historical documentaries, things of the past, because half the time I feel like maybe in a previous life I lived in those times. I'm very interested in this across the board. I love documentaries. I love learning about things that's happened in the past. But I have found that the people that I speak to now, they have no interest in it. They have no interest in the things of the past and things that happened. Now, if you're like me and you study the things of the past, you realize there has been a number of great resets in our past where we have made these big jumps, where we at one point had no recollection of science, of medical science, of treatments or anything like that. And then all of a sudden we're experts. All of a sudden we understand things on a level that seems impossible, or technology is so advanced that at one moment we are just we don't have any idea of these things, and then the next thing you know, oh, we're experts at these things. And my energy is that we've had some type of intervention over and over and over again that has made us have some type of leap into our futures. So again, my question is, right now, in this present moment, am I the only one that feels like we are going through a great reset? Because it's like everything feels super off to me right now. Everything, not just right now, it's been like that for a while, but now it's getting it's getting really, really serious. Not getting, it's been serious, but the energy I've been getting, the energy that I have been feeling is that by 2030, that our lives are going to be unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. Just like after COVID, how, and to me, that was another reset. That was a reset. It was and a minor reset. Because if you remember, before COVID and after COVID, how just everything changed, how we looked at the world, how we viewed the world, morality, and just everything that goes along. Everything was just out the window after that. I think that a lot of people had, for me, COVID was like, I look, the part where we had to just really, I'm a Libra, so I like being by myself. I'm an only child, so I understand. That was just like heaven to me. But for some people, it really made them lose their minds. Like they really lost it. Having to be by themselves a lot of the times, having to isolate, having to become one with themselves. They just did not want to do that. They looked at it as a punishment instead of, this is a time that I'm getting to know myself. This is a time that is helping me become a better person, because now I'm separated from all of these other people who would have such an influence on the way that I direct my life on a daily basis. I have time now. I have time now to really think about my life and the things that I want to change. That's the way I took it. But a lot of people really lost their shit. Hello? Hey. I just want to know, like, how many people out there right now feel so out of place and feel like we're going through a great reset? Morality is just really out of the window right now. You can do whatever you want. I mean, again, this is for entertainment purposes. I'm not saying anything about, I'm not putting judgment against any, but really think, I'm 51. So think about what we just saw at the Grammys. And that's just one person. And the Grammy's been doing this, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But since when can we go out in public and just totally walk around nude and it's okay? Now, mind you, thousands upon thousands of years ago, we did that, but that was the type of person, that's just the type of a world we lived in. We had no choice in it. Our minds did not expand to the point of, yeah, I need to put on, clothes were not something that was just in that reality. But we are in that reality now. And what I'm asking you is that okay? Is it okay to just, and especially a form where it's possibly children watching and people who really don't have your best interests at heart, really have, their minds are just not there to take it as, oh, they're being artistic or whatever, goes to a whole different level. Is this okay? That you can just walk around in public dang near naked and it's just okay? Because I remember a point in time where if someone did that, the police would be on you so hard and you would be arrested for indecent exposure. So now there's no such thing as indecent exposure. That is, and if that is the case, we have most definitely jumped timelines. We are definitely in a different timeline, in a different dimension. There has definitely been some type of reset. When was it okay that we can give all of our information over to a person just because they're a billionaire? Our government let a person, because just because they have given a lot of money to the campaign, and one of the biggest contributions to our campaign, and now that person has availability to look at everyone's information with no regard to privacy. I'm just trying to understand, when was this okay that you can go into our banking systems and into our financial systems and totally have access to all that information, and it's okay just because you're a billionaire? Because that hasn't been the only billionaire alive in our life. We have had actually a lot of billionaires, but never has our government given them permission and free reign on our lives just because they're billionaires. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand, like, nothing looks familiar to me anymore. Not saying that the old way was perfect. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, now, for sure, if you have the right amount of zeros behind a dollar sign, or you have the right amount of money, you could just do whatever it is that you want to do, and it'd be okay. So I feel that by 2030, that we are going to look this reality, which is not our reality, I know that and all that, but the reality that we definitely right now live in is going to totally look different. We and Elon Musk is not lying. We will not have any jobs. We will not have careers. Our jobs, our careers, the way that we make money is going to totally look different, because AI, robots, computers, whatever you want to call it, is going to have total reign over our lives. Now, if you've seen any movies, I like to listen. I like to watch all of these type of dystopian type movies and documentaries about these. My husband, it drives my husband crazy. Why do you watch this stuff? Why do you watch all this depressing stuff about the end of the world and apocalypse? And because this is the way I truly see us going. This is the way I see things being. Because of the road that we're on, the path that we're taking, the things that we're allowing into our life, the people who are, quote unquote, are leaders in society. We don't have any true leaders speaking the truth in our society. We really don't, because everyone is paid off. Everyone is paid off, so they're going to fit whatever agenda it is for that person who is paying them. It's always been about money. That's not the point. The point is, if you have the right amount of money in this day and time, you're the one who is running things. You are ruling things. How is it that Bezos and Elon Musk and all these people can launch rockets, just launch rockets. Before it was, and I'm not saying that it was good just having one agency working, NASA working on this. I'm not just saying that. But what I'm saying is, when have we ever seen this? When have we ever seen this? Drones all in the sky, orbs all in the sky. Back in the day, they would call those, oh no, you're not seeing orbs. You're not seeing orbs. You're seeing hot air balloons. You're seeing balloons. And I do know with our technology now, it's very hard to fake or pull something like that out, because because of our technology. We have now that's the good part. We have technology that camera phones. We're running around with cameras in our phones. Look, if you would have told me that all of this stuff when I was younger, when we had the floppy disk and we had to go to the library to use a computer, and it was just so generic that it was boring. It wasn't even exciting to use a computer when I was younger because it was so boring. All that crap. Okay, look, Frogger, whatever. Listen, it was not. It wasn't. It was not something I would have thought, oh, that's gonna take over everything later. That's gonna take over everything later. It would not have crossed my mind that we would be walking around with just all of that to our fingertips. And now we're chipped. We're chipped. That's what it is. We're chipped. They can find us anytime that they want to find us and do whatever it is that they want to do to us at a fingertip. Just push a button, call you and have a code on the phone, and you don't remember nothing. You don't remember a thing. You're out here doing whatever that code, they calling you and giving you that code, and next thing you know, you're surrounded by the police. Next thing you know, you in jail. And you don't even know what happened. Brainwashing is real, people. Brainwashing is real. And I'm just trying to figure out, am I the only one that feels this way? Morality is lost. We're going through another reset. They're trying to wipe away our history again. At this point, seriously, at this point, I feel like we have never been to the moon. All of that was a lie. All of it was staged on some stage somewhere. Stanley Kubrick, whatever, how you pronounce. Listen, everything that we've been told is a lie, because with the research I've done, we've always had electricity, but they've taken all that down because they want to charge us for everything that is freely given to us in life. Everything that's freely given to us in life, they want us to pay for. So in order to do that, anything that was freely given to us, this earth gives us free air, free water, free electricity. And this is what they knew in the past. Ways of healing ourselves, vibrational healing, all that is gone. It is out the window. If you don't seek it for yourself, it's just not there for you. We're going through another great reset. I have a feeling that the energy that I'm getting is that everything that they're showing us is to prepare us for something. Everything that they're showing us is to prepare us for what's to come. I feel like I work at an airport, okay? An airport that has been in the news a whole lot. I'm a ramp agent. Not for the company that's been in the air with all these things that's been happening, but I am a ramp agent and I work at a major airport. Now, I feel like everything that has been happening is to prepare us for what is to come. I was speaking to a coworker. I said, I think all of this is happening because they're trying to prepare us, like for automated pilots for these airplanes. They already have automated pushbacks. Okay. And my opinion is if there was a death at our airport, and if that pushback operator was using the automated pushback, of course that accident wouldn't have happened because they walk beside the pushback because they're operating it like a joystick, like a video game. Okay. And so, of course, they wouldn't have. But I think what they're doing is preparing us. I think that the energy that I'm getting, what I've seen is that we're not going to have pilots in our airplanes. They're going to be automated pilots because what they're going to say is human error. If we use these automated pilots, human error would be so much because they are so much more advanced than us. Right? I feel like everything is going, they already have stores that operate just automated stores, convenience stores, gas stations, and things of that nature, even food markets, that there's nobody in there. When you walk in, it scans your credit card, your debit card. It knows how much money you have. All you have to do is walk in, get what you need, and walk out. There's no checking out, and you might say, well, that seems more convenient to me. But that is not a good thing, because what that means is that we're going to be totally controlled. Like any free will that we have of our own, they're taking away our free will. Am I the only one that can see this? That is my question. Are we understanding that step by step they are taking away our free will? We already have automated vehicles. We already have automated trucks that are carrying our produce and materials from store to store. No one's in that truck, no one's in there. They're going from state to state. It is automatically driven. I have myself even seen pizza delivery by an automated car. There was no one in that car, and they delivered the pizza with no one in the car. I was flabbergasted. I was like, are you kidding? Like, I saw it visibly with I pulled up beside one of those big ass Mack trucks, whatever you want to call it, and looked, and it was no one in that truck, and it was driving and it was moving on its own. And I'm in North Carolina. I just see us going into some dystopian reality where free will is removing from us, and we have no control. We're not going to have control over what we watch, what we eat, what we see. I see all of these people talking about, well, I need to eat better. And why are you eating that? That's not real. Nothing that we eat is real. Everything that we eat is some GMO modified. I don't care if it says that it is vegan. healthy. I don't care. Free range. I don't care what it says because nothing that we eat nowadays is real. Nothing. The only way that you know that it is real or has nothing added to it, antibiotics or anything, is if you are growing your own food. If you have your own chickens, cows, goats, whatever it is, your own farm, and it's not going off anywhere else to be processed, you're killing your own animals and you're eating your own stock, livestock, and you're getting your eggs and things like that, making your own wheat and all. That's the only way. I give it to the Amish people. They're smart. They are smart. When all the shit goes down, they are still going to be kicking. All the people who and all of these tribes and things that have no interest in the outside world, that they're the ones that's going to be still alive. They're the ones that's going to be kicking if they don't accidentally blow us all up because they're so crazy. Not accidentally, it'll be on purpose. I'm just saying, we are going through, we are already in a great reset, a total reset. We can see somebody needs help, and instead of saying, going up to and helping that person, we record them. We record people. We don't help people anymore. We want to go viral. So instead of going up, helping a person that needs help, calling the ambulance for a person that needs help, we record it first. We record it first. I mean, it's just some, all of these things that are happening for a reason. I don't think people realize that. I don't think people are think they're going through their daily lives, just going through their daily lives, and they're just surviving. They're not thriving. We have no leadership. We have no leadership. We have no leadership. Again, I don't listen. We are in dire straits. Exactly, Luke. Exactly. We are going through another reset. The Tartarians had it. The Tartarians had it. They had it together. They really did. They did not charge for electricity. They did not charge for water. They were so advanced. I'm trying to understand what happened, man, because you can't go by what they tell you, because we're lied to about everything. You cannot go by what you have to do the research yourself and then do it again and again and compile the information for yourself. I truly believe that there has been entities on this earth that has contributed to humanity in a way that made us who we are. We are on the surface of this earth, okay? And they're inside the earth, running the earth from this is just me now. This is what I believe. This is the energy that I'm getting. Because there's oceans inside of our oceans. I tell people all the time, if you truly knew what was going on in this world, it would drive you shitball crazy. If you knew some of the things that were actually going on while we're just going on with our normal lives, if you knew what was truly going on, it would blow your friggin' mind. Because if you think that we're the only ones here and that we're the only ones living, Earth is the only place, you are sadly mistaken. There are so many galaxies upon galaxies upon galaxies. I mean, the only reason we haven't, because they don't look, they look at, I think they look at us as we are not the smartest ones. They look at us like we're the stepchildren. They look at us like we're the stepchildren. They are so much smarter than us. They have been here for billions upon billions of years. And if you think that we're the only ones, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. You oh boy, 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 boy. It's so much that we just don't see because all we see is this facade. The Matrix was so right. The lady who wrote The Matrix, I don't know what vibration she was on, or but she put her finger on it. She nailed it. She nailed it. She nailed it. And then they tried to take her material away from her. Well, that's how they do, isn't it? That's how they do us. But it's some real stuff going on in this world. It's societies running this world that we would have, it would blow our minds to know the things that they're doing, not only to us, just the while we sleep, through our televisions, through our phones. Like, I cannot be the only one who would be like, I'm talking to my husband about something. Yeah. And looking something up on the phone, and then at that same moment, a TV show or something will come up on my television, and it's talking about the same exact thing I was just discussing with my husband, and maybe reading or looking up on my phone. That is not a coincidence. It cannot be a coincidence. I was watching something where they were saying that this has been a thing for a long time, okay? Where companies like McDonald's, and again, this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But they were talking about how, okay, McDonald's, the companies of this sort, had technology where they can brainwash you while you're sleeping through your television and through your phone to make you want these things when you wake up. Through vibrations, I'm not sure how they do it, okay? But all I know is it's real. While we're sleeping, they're brainwashing us. We need this, we need that. Just constantly always needing material things. And it's working. It is definitely working. Like, the things that I was able to watch before, partake in before, let's say like Love and Hip Hop. I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, at first I thought it was really reality, because I'm thinking, oh, it's so great seeing all of these people of color and everything with money, and oh, this has got to be about how they're going to do more in the community. And this is a reality show. And all of these people, all they do is fuss and fight and just all this negative stuff, like this, all this bad girls club stuff. I don't know. I don't know all the names for everything because I don't watch it, but not anymore because it was just too much for me. Because let them tell it, all women and men too do is fuss and fight and we're all angry, which we probably are. We probably at this point, I'm sure we are. We've been brainwashed so much that all we do is go around and fuss and fight. I would think a person that has all of that money and resources to themselves, well, they probably wouldn't even show them on the reality show. They probably wouldn't even show them, would they? They probably wouldn't even show them. They would probably just cut them out if that's all they were doing. Is just going around helping folks. They probably wouldn't even show them, would they? I don't know. I don't know. It's just something really weird that is true. Like it's something really weird going on right now. Whew. It's something really weird going on right now. Oh my. It is something really, really weird going on right now. And the energy, I'm not only a pandemic, more than one pandemic. By the end of this year, it's going to be a few things running. Listen, the energy is so off. I honestly feel like some kind of intervention is getting ready to happen. Because it's no way that these entities that are you could say hiding in it. I don't think they hide. I think they've been watching it. Okay, this is what's one of my coworkers. I was like, look, I think that we are the reality show. I think we are the reality show, and some entities in some galaxy far, far away are watching us. We're the reality show, like the Truman Show. That was a great movie. That was a really great movie. Like the Truman Show. I think they're watching us somewhere like the Truman. I think they think we are all hilarious. And they're just waiting for somebody to listen. I think somewhere they have t-shirts or whatever they use. We are the advertisement. Us. We are just like a reality show for some galaxy somewhere. Because constantly I think, how did we get here? 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 Whew. All right, that was a lot. How did we get here? It's a lot going on. And if you're not strong, when all these other things start making itself known, you're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. If you're not strong, if you're not spiritual, if you are not aligned, if you're not seeking your soul for answers, if you're not understanding that we have been here for thousands upon thousands, I'm talking about over and over reincarnation. If you don't believe in that, if you don't believe in something other than yourself, You're going to be lost in the sauce. That's what I believe. I believe, um, again, I don't think they went to the moon. I don't think anybody went to the moon. I think that the moon, now, mind you, I'm a person who loves the moon. I love looking at the sky, looking up at the sky. I love nature. I love looking up, though. I think that's the best part about working at the airport, honestly. The scenery, just seeing some of the most beautiful sunsets and the moon and the stars and all that stuff. If you're a ramp agent, you know what I'm talking about. You feel like you're part of it. When you're standing out there, you feel like you're part of it. But what I what I do know with all of my heart, that there are entities, or whatever you want to call it, living on the moon, and they are observing us for sure. Because a lot of the time when I am looking at the moon like that, I feel like something or someone is looking back at me, that they know that I am looking at them. I feel like as I'm observing the moon, that someone is observing me. Something is observing me as well. I feel like that. And they have been around for thousands upon thousands, I mean thousands of years. And a lot of times I feel like we're like ants, right? You know how we put ants in that little container, and we're watching the ants go all around, and we have them in a container, and that's what we are. That's what we are. That's how they observe us. Of course, why would they do anything? They don't find, we're not like, we are not a danger to them, because we're not even on their level. We're not even on their level, okay? So that's why everybody said, well, if that's the case, why don't they make themselves known? They do. They do all the time. They have been here. They're already here. They walk around amongst us. They dictate how we move and flow in this society. They've already been here. They've been here. We new to this. They are not. We're new. Have y'all ever seen the movie Lucy? They tell us everything in movies so that they tell us everything. So they, like, when we say, well, why didn't you tell us about this stuff? They can say, oh, I told you about this stuff. I told you about this stuff. You don't remember? I told you about this. Remember that movie? Remember this? And remember that? Remember? There are such things as Manchurian candidates, and all of that is true, because they've already told us it's true. They've already told us. And I'm not, listen, at one point, a lot of this would be called conspiracy theory. But it's not a conspiracy, because all you have to do is look around. It's like Cat Williams said, it's not a conspiracy because it's true. It's been proven. Everything has been proven to be true. Now, they said about the press speaker or whatever at the White House. She was saying, "Oh, we know where the drones come from. We know why they're here now. They're not a threat to us." And so I think one of the reporters was like, "Well, what are they doing? They're doing research. The drones are there doing research. Now, some of these drones is out here, just, some of y'all out here that's flying, but the majority of them is us. It's the FAA conducting research." Research on what? Research on what? Scanning the land, and doing research. Research on what? What are they doing research on? Like, they give us half answers, and it's supposed to be okay, and everybody said, okay, that's normal. It's not. It's not normal. is not normal that we see drones, especially I live on the East Coast. It is not normal to look up in the sky and see all of these drones. It is not normal. But they try to, like I said, they make everything normalized. They normalize everything that's abnormal. And everything that's normal, they turn abnormal. I say to myself, the only thing that gives me, happiness or ease about it is that all the sheep will go first. The sheep will go first. The sheep will go first. Because there's some people out here that'll believe anything. Believe anything. Okay? Whew, anyway, again, if you could tell me, am I the only one that's feeling like we're going through a shift? That we have jumped timelines or something? That we're going through a great reset right now? They're already chipping people in the head. That's your friend Elon again. Probably more than him. He's just the one who's open and just letting everybody know. Okay, so he's the one. Okay, I get it. So he's the one that's out here. So you can't say that didn't nobody tell you what was going on while they're, well, all these missing people. All these missing people. I'm just all these missing people, and you never see them again. All of this burning, and not even just in the United States, fires is going on everywhere. They're burning down things. They're burning down communities so that they can make their new communities. And these new communities are going to be all AI driven. But who do you think are going to be able to live in these communities? You or me? You think we're going to have enough money to live in these communities? Think again. Flooding places out, burning things down. This has happened before, people. We need to read more. We need to read more. We need to read more. This has happened before. This has happened before. Anyway, I'm calling out to my empaths, lightworkers, psychics, mediums, chosen one. Am I the only one that feels like I am in an alternate reality, like this is not for real? Like, what is really going on? I really do miss the old days a lot of times when we didn't have. If you missed a phone call, you missed a phone call. And nobody was mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they just wasn't at home. Music is trash. I don't even listen to the music in my car anymore. I don't. Every time I get in the car, the music is turned off. I just feel like we're being brainwashed at every point and turn, and we just don't even know it. You can't even go to the store anymore without seeing something crazy happen or somebody doing something really weird. Things are getting really weird right now. If you haven't noticed, like everything is getting really weird. And they're normalizing the weirdest crap. We're going through a reset for sure. We're going through a reset. And by 2030, I promise you. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to all of us. I don't know what's going to happen to all of us. I really don't. I don't know, because if you don't know how to work on the kids that were born 20,000 in the 2000s and above, they're okay because they were already born with all this within them, if you haven't noticed. Babies, little babies, pick up phones now, which I'm totally against, but anyway, and can work these phones. It's people, people my age that could have trouble just Googling something. But these children are born with this computer brain, this brain that makes it so easy for them to do anything computer related. And they are truly indigo children. Like they are gone, their spirit, they are not quick to believe all of these things is, their spirituality is different. Man, just wait to listen. All I'm saying is, if you could please advise me how you feel about this, because I feel alone a lot in the world about the way I feel and the way I see things, envision things. I feel alone a lot in the world, and I just feel like things are being designed not to help us, but to put the finger down on us, to keep us in a place where we have to be dependent upon others. And it's defeating. And I think they want us to feel defeated. And that's the thing. I think they want us to feel this way. I really, truly do. I think they want us to feel this way. It'll just be easier for them to control us, to wrangle us. And the ones that do not agree with them, well, you already know what's going to happen. I don't have to tell you that. Because we already know there's tunnels everywhere. There's tunnels everywhere. Shoot. And again, this is for entertainment purposes, but I've been watching documentaries and reading things about Walmart tunnels for like 20 something years now. And those are real. The tunnels are real. There's tunnels up under every city, everywhere in the world. They're finding new civilizations inside the world. There's a lot going on, people. What I need is for everyone to wake the fuck up, okay? That's what I need, is for you to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. That's what I need, is for everyone to wake up. Because this is for real, and this is serious. And I am an oracle. If you are new to my channel, and if you know, I'm an oracle. And every day it gets more intense and intense and intense. And I'm just trying to figure out what this is all for. We've seen so much in our lifetime. If you're alive right now, you've seen so much in your lifetime. Things that you never would have thought possible. I just need for everybody to wake up and know that this is very serious. This is very, very serious. They are remapping, changing our whole reality before our very eyes. And we're letting them do that. Because we are brainwashed to think only people with money get to do things. Only people who have the finances. Only the people with money make the rules. It's a lot of people that think that way. It's a lot of people that feel that way. We have to become strong, and we got to fight against this. And we have to get a sense of more. Okay, watch Idiocracy, which is definitely going on now. Watch Lucy. Watch They Live. Watch... It's so many movies. It's so many movies that talk about this specific thing that's going on. It's so many movies out there that are showing us the reality of what's going on. So many, so many. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. Wake up, people. Wake up. Okay, I'm going to leave it there until next time. To our next discussion. I love you. I'll be praying for you. And please pray for me, because we're definitely going to need, we need as much positive energy into the world. We're going to have to fight against this. Chosen ones, light workers, empaths, psychics, mediums, all of that, those in the spiritual world like that they call demonic. Sure we are. Sure. Call it what you want to call it, but we're the only ones that's going to be able to save this. We're the only ones that's going to be able to save us. We have to remove some of this dark energy, or things are just going to get worse. And that's what the truth is. And that's what it is. That's what it's all about. I'm going to just leave it there. Okay? And if you are not new to my channel, you know what I'm going to leave you with. All the peace, love, and tranquility that your beautiful heart can hold. Until next time, beautiful ones. Namaste, Ashe, Amen. Blessings, blessings, blessings.